Hi everyone, welcome back to Youth Korner. I'm Emma, the podcast host, and this season we are going on a journey to explore themes of identity, community, and self-expression amongst youth in the Laurentians. So the topic of identity has been a pretty hot topic in conversations in youth service circles for quite a while now, and Quebec is in a very unique climate for topics of identity development. Quebec has very large populations from various different backgrounds, whether it is socioeconomic, linguistic, so on and so forth. So there is a lot of conversation about how one develops their identity and their sense of self-expression in Quebec. This season, we'll be exploring topics of bilingualism, volunteering, socializing in school, self-expression, as I mentioned before, and a lot more. Okay, we have a lot of things coming up this season. To give a little teaser of topics to come up in this season, I would like to briefly discuss a new reality for a lot of youth in Quebec. So as of January 2024, the use of cell phones in classrooms in Quebec schools was banned. But at the start of this school year, so in September of 2025, the use of cell phones on school grounds was banned entirely, meaning that students could not even be using their cell phones during class time, recess, lunch, or anywhere else on school grounds, with very few exceptions. Now, our first official episode of this season actually goes into this topic quite in depth from the lens of some of our youth members. They are some faces that you will recognize if you were watching last season as well, and they have some very, very interesting thoughts and opinions on this matter, both the good, the bad, and the ugly of it. So as of right now, we are in January of 2026 recording this episode, and this will be our intro episode into the rest of the season. We've already got our first episode recorded. That is the one where we sit down with some of our youth participants who will be talking about the cell phone ban in Quebec schools from the level of youth who are currently in school. But we will be exploring various topics of identity and self-expression through many different mediums as we continue on. So many of our episodes will be talking to youth, so people who fit within the age range of 15 to 30. But we will also be taking the opportunity to talk to people who maybe are a little bit outside of that age range, who work directly in youth services. And one of the purposes for this is that we want to make it clear to youth viewers that there are these services available to them as well. Whether it is Air Ouverte with the CIS Laurentides, whether it is Centre Jeunesse d'Emploi, all of these places have services and activities available to youth. So they will be mentioned, if not directly outright interviewed throughout the podcast, but we want to make it clear that there are a lot of things available to youth in Quebec. Whether you are Anglophone, whether you are Francophone, whether you are bilingual, these things are available to you. So like I said, topics might be on the more creative side. Say we might be talking about cinema clubs in schools, or they might be more on the technical side. We might be interviewing youth workers, as I said before. There's a lot of variance in this season, but what it all comes down to together is the topic of identity and self-expression. And that takes many, many different faces from many different people. So, unlike previous seasons of the podcast, sometimes I will be on camera, sometimes I will not be on camera, and the focus will be entirely on our guests. Whatever format it takes, we're very excited to have our guests and our interviewees come in and talk to you guys about their experiences in community, self-expression, how they've developed their sense of identity, how they help other people develop their sense of identity, and so on and so forth. So, to sum things up, I'm Emma, I'm your host. We're very excited that you guys have tuned in, and we will be seeing you next time on Youth Korner. Thanks, guys.